Hey everybody, we are on the tail end of a big emotional purge here. This is the energy of that slingshot where you are pulled back and you examine everything that bubbles up under the surface and you address it and you heal it and you take a look at yourself, give yourself grace, cut whatever cord was holding you back, whether it's a self-limiting belief, a perception about how you deal with things, a perception about how other people are interacting with you, whatever it may be. And then you shoot off, light speed. That's that shot card again. You shoot off. Maybe that was something I didn't see in that last reading. A little bit of shot energy. But this is not about a reading. We're not doing a reading right now. We're not doing a channel message. Nope. This one, because I've been struggling to get a normal like fasting update out. This one is going to be a fasting update. And I can't keep the shower from spraying my phone right now. And it's a waterproof case, so I don't have to worry about if water gets on it. But the screen becomes very unresponsive and starts doing crazy things if a lot of water gets on it. It's like something about the temperature. It feels like the temperature from the water is like movement from your fingers or something. I don't know. But I also shower in volcanic conditions. I like it hot, like really, really hot. So that could be a factor. But as far as fasting goes, we're on day 8. Day fucking 8, man. This is the second week, and I feel pretty good. I am physically kind of tired, but that's probably the yoga. I haven't missed. I think I'm on day 17 now. I've only postponed one yoga session because I was too sore. And I don't know, today might be another one of those days where I'm just fucking sore. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna find out. But there's a deep purging energy happening right now physically as far as the fast goes. Because like we've been talking about, after day 5 to 7, your body starts autophagy, which is cellular cleanup. It starts killing off all those zombie cells and eating them, and scar tissue, like bad immune system cells or old or overactive cells, everything. It literally just like takes a layer off of everything in your bodily processes, your gut lining, everything, and it rebuilds it. And the rebuilding part is where we're at right now. We're experiencing the tail end of the purge of old cells. My face experienced total like, it killed off all the skin on top, and it purged out anything that was like sebaceous that was underneath of the skin. And then it started healing over, but then I found that despite it having healed over, there was still these like, there was bumps that were healing over. There was like, I don't know what to call them. Some people think that it's like a hive response or like an overactive histamine situation or something like that, where my immune system's just like a little bit overactive because of like an allergic response I had. But that's what they think the acne is. It's not like just acne, it's like a histamine thing. And I've noticed it improving a lot since I've been fasting. But there was still something very deep underneath of the skin that as it started to heal over was like still under there, and I could feel it. So I did my CeraVe like cleanser or whatever, and that pulled everything up to the surface, but that made me break out again. But it had to happen, you know what I mean? This is that spiritual pimple pop we were talking about. It had to be brought to the surface. And maybe that's symbolic of what's been happening, where we're getting all these things from the past, these emotions, and how we dealt with things, and how we perceived situations, and how we internalize things that weren't meant for us, and all of this stuff is all of these little things coming to the surface. But if there's anything that I know right now is that we're on the tail end of it. It's that these last bubble ups appear to be the last of the shit underneath the skin. And you never, knock on wood. That's not wood. It doesn't matter. Knock on wood. But if fasting is really what clears up my skin after all this time, and it was an overactive histamine response that only fasting could have balanced out, because it provides you like an immune system reset. And doctors, if there's an immune issue causing like a hive response, they can't really do much other than like tell you to watch what foods you're intaking. And I'm not diagnosed. I didn't go to a doctor for it. I don't know for sure that that's what's going on. But I have a really strong feeling that fasting right now is going to clear it up. And that once I finish purging out whatever's going on right now, I think it's gonna fix itself. And of course, I'm planning on I'm really thinking about doing the carnivore diet when I get back on food, because the first thing that I want to eat, oh my god, I've been thinking about this. The first thing that I want to eat is just steak. I just want meat. Or like a burger with cheese, but I don't even want the bun or the lettuce or anything like that. I just want the meat. I just want meat. So that's where I'm at. Normally when I go into ketosis, my body starts craving sugar, right? And then I start having dreams about eating donuts or like random sugary snacks. And a couple weeks ago I had something similar to that. But I haven't had any food dreams yet since I've been fasting. But I opened up the fridge to get a sparkling water the other day, and my sister had just like cooked up a ton of steak, and it was just looking at me. I was like, oh. And I heard angels singing in the background, and everything was like suddenly more colorful, and and this whole dramatic moment where the fridge like opened up cinematically, and I was just like, oh, and I grabbed my sparkling water, and I was like, I'm good. But aside from that one moment, I haven't really had much temptation. It's not something I really think about much. And that's what gives me confidence that I'll be able to do this. Because going into week 2, the mentality's shifted. It's different. And from everything I've read, once you get through the other side of a 40-day fast, you're forever changed. Things aren't the same anymore. Your perspective is different. You spiritually have changed. Physically have changed. And something I've been noticing is a spike, not just in intuition, but in clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience even, stronger than ever. And claircognizance is always a factor, but it's not something you really do, you know what I mean? Like, out of all of them, I feel like clairsentience you have a fair amount of control over. You can physically turn that on and use it. You know what I mean? And clairvoyance, that's like when you're in the channel for me. Clairvoyance and clairaudience kick in when I'm in the channel. Not just passive like it is with clairsentience. The claircognizance, that's just totally brought on by spirit. Just like the visions, which I don't consider the same as clairvoyance. Because they're sporadic, they're intense, they're vivid, and they're poignant in a different kind of way. They're long. It's not a flash of a bluebird, you know what I mean? It's an entrenched, deep thing, like 5D experiencers. So when those happen, they feel different, they act different, they look different. I don't think they're the same. But again, claircognizance, and then the visions are totally just brought on by spirit. I don't know why this is relevant right now. That's right, because everything's been spiking, and we're only on day 8. From everything that I've read, all of the spiritual things that happen, that change, that you experience on a fast, on a 40-day fast, happen around day 30 to 40. After cellular repair peaks around day 10 to 20. But after your body goes through that experience, then suddenly things shift spiritual after the physical has already been purged and healed and caught up with. And I think that's part of the message here. And I guess maybe this turned into a message after all. Spirit's got shit to say today. Make sure you listen. Because I've wanted to have just a simple fast update, but everything's turning into something else today. 10 is important. Completion. Fruition. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups. I'll take it, you know? I'll fucking take it. 10 of fucking cups.